What would you do if you only had last 4 days to live? Death is inevitable. I've been thinking about this question a lot lately. Would I face my fears? Would I check off my bucket list? Would I spend some time with my loved ones? Or would I simply continue to live my life the way I was living and just give in to the vicious circle of targets to be achieved and forget about the other things? Just like you guys, even I got sucked into my life and always had a feeling of being busy and forgetting that this could be the very end of it. Instead of connecting with new people and exploring the vast diversity of India, I was always into making some or the other form of content for YouTube or Instagram, spending tons of time in front of my screen in persuasion of being consistent. Is it really how you want to live? In pursuit of our goals and deadlines, we easily forget that life is too short. So I decided to cancel all my projects, cleared my schedule, and live these 4 days of my life as they were the last. It's honestly absurd that in spite of living for good long 8 years of my life in Punjab, how less have I explored that place, and it's the same for my friends as well. Ever since I decided to move on from Punjab, leaving my studio behind for some new adventures, me and my friends talked about how the life would be after the college ends and me leaving as well. But now that I had only 4 days to live, we wiped out the dust from our miserable routines and decided to live to the fullest.
It's been 2 months I guess. बहुत टाइम से वेट कर रहा था मैं. Finally आज I'm going to get my tattoo done completely. Don't know yet, but देखते हैं कैसा होता है.
Ever since I got my first tattoo, getting inked has become another passion of mine. But shortly, I met a really underrated artist who became an amazing friend of mine, and since then, all the tattoos I got were made by him. I've never seen any artist in my life that is so humble and professionally skilled, yet underrated. In the modern world, for me, tattoos have always been an expression of my life. Every tattoo on my body resonates with my beliefs and my life story. At first, it was a painful experience, but now I guess it has become more and more fun to me. It happens with all of us. Sometimes in our life, some things or some certain circumstances happen due to which a mindset of an individual can entirely change. And whenever that happens with me, I try to get it engraved on my body. I've been an artist since I was a child, and getting inked for me is the art of life. And if you want to dive deep, you should watch this documentary made by me about the India's most tattooed person.
So finally the tattoo is completed. Can't wait to unwrap it. अभी मेरी फेवरेट पार्टी है तो
Getting the stuff from there.
मजा आएगा आज.
हाँ भाई 4x4 आज बनेगी इंडेवर.
लेके आओ बस. कम पड़ रही है, एक बोतल और लेके आओ भाई. इससे कुछ नहीं होगा.
ये वीडियो तू नेट पे नहीं डाल सकता, सॉरी. ये कट कर देना.
क्या कर रहा है?
तांडव करेंगे. तांडव होगा. तांडव सिनेमैटोग्राफी का तांडव होगा. तांडव होगा. ये क्या किया? अब शुक्र केक नहीं कटेगा.
ओ भाई कौन सी सिनेमैटोग्राफी ने बनाई है ये? लुच्चा मेरे को उधर आने दे.
तेरी सॉरी लग जाती है आनी.
ओह भाई क्या हो गया?
ओए सस्ते जटली ये कहाँ से सीखा? ये जी सस्ते सिनेमैटोग्राफर हैं जी. ले भाई काफे. Tomorrow I'll be leaving my studio, but आज बहुत important चीज़ करनी बाकी है. Actually the whole group of our friends has been invited at Deepak's place for dinner tonight. So अभी उसके स्टूडियो जाएंगे. टाटू को भी थोड़ा सा क्लीन अप करेंगे एंड न्यू रैप करेंगे उसके ऊपर. ये देखियो 1 मिनट रुक जा. कुछ और जाएगा. 6 बजे बोला था ना तूने
भाई.
यो सेक्सी खून. तो इसके पास है ना, इसके पास है ऊंची बातें करे. ये ऊंची मादर ऐसा लपड़ मारूंगा ना मुंह से जापानी तेल निकलेगा. कार में मेरे साथ बैठ जा. कार में ये कौन सी कार है भाई? बैठ जाओ इधर. मतलब मैं कार में अकेला जाऊंगा? कौन सी बस्ती में रहता है तू? शैतान अली रोड गली नंबर 1. भाई तू आज प्लेटिना पे कैसे है? भाई पेट्रोल महंगा हो गया इसलिए. महंगा तो और भी बहुत कुछ हो गया आजकल.
As far as I believe, friends play a really important role in your lives, and moreover, this is the only relationship you get to choose on your own. I believe schools and academics are important, but your company is as important as that, because somehow or the other, your friends make you a better person eventually in the life. So choose your company wisely. Majority of my stuff is already packed, and I guess it's time to leave and move on to the next chapter of my life. Getting the last meal super quick.
And finally, I left my man cave for some new adventures which I initially never planned to do.
I'm leaving for. यार टायर फ्लैट हो गया है, इनको चाय की पड़ी है सुबह सुबह 7 बजे।
और क्या?
ढूंढ लाया अब है, रेस्टोरेंट तो बंद था।
Leaving the studio behind was a big step for me. I couldn't resist the urge of exploring my life more and more. I was not able to sit around my screens and work all day long anymore, and I'm really glad that I made this decision. I gathered my friends and went on an adventure. It was a 26 hours drive, but the experience was amazing. And I hope with a new place and a new environment around me, I will become better at my craft eventually. It is really funny that you don't realize things about your life until it's very late. So how are you planning to live your life? Are you going to spend your time with the loved ones? Are you going to face your fears? Or will you just continue living the way you live? It's time to choose.